Unit 17. Past events. Page 66. 2. Let's listen. Frank is describing what happened to him on Sunday. Listen and number the pictures. 1.
My boss invited me to his birthday party on Saturday night.
2.
I thought I'd better take him a nice birthday present, so I bought him a really nice tie.
3.
When I got to the party, my boss's wife met me at the door and invited me inside.
4.
Then I went in. All my friends from work were there.
5.
I heard my boss's voice behind me as he came out of the kitchen.
6.
I turned around to say hello, and guess what? He was wearing exactly the same tie as the one I had bought him.
1.
Some friends and I were in the elevator going up to my apartment when suddenly the elevator stopped between floors and wouldn't move.
2.
I went to the airport to pick up my boss. I was so nervous that I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. When I got to my car, I realized I had left my briefcase on the floor in the arrival terminal. Gee, with my boss there and all, I felt so stupid.
3.
I was in bed in the hotel half asleep when suddenly I smelled smoke. Then I heard the fire alarm.
4.
I wanted to go sailing, but just as I arrived at the lake, a storm broke out and it started to rain. It wasn't a very strong storm, but it was much too cold for sailing.
5.
I was driving down Pleasant Street yesterday. I was singing along with a song on the radio and probably wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been. All of a sudden, a dog ran out in front of my car. I couldn't believe my eyes.
6.
Last weekend, I went out on a date with this beautiful woman from my history class. We were at this really nice restaurant, and when the bill came, I realized that my wallet was missing. I guess it fell out when we took a taxi to the restaurant. I didn't know what to do. The bill was really high.
1.
It was a pretty bad snowstorm, and the roads weren't in very good condition. I guess I was driving a little too fast, and I went into a skid. I couldn't control the car at all. I went off the side of the road and into the snow. Luckily, the car wasn't damaged and I wasn't hurt, but I couldn't get the car to move. I just had to stay in the car and wait. Finally, after about half an hour, someone in a big truck came by and pulled me out.
2.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. We ran into a bad storm and the plane was really bumped around. The passengers were pretty scared, and of course, all the kids were screaming and crying. It only lasted for 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes felt like an hour. I don't know how the pilot got the airplane out of that storm, but he finally did, and the rest of the flight was perfect.
3.
All I wanted was to get the newspaper. You know how some hotels leave it in front of your door? Anyway, I stepped out of the room to get it, but the door shut behind me. I tried to open it, but it was locked. And my key was inside the room. I was wearing just my pajamas. Luckily for me, someone from housekeeping came by and she had a key.
4.
We were staying in this hotel in Thailand when there was a fire. I was so scared when I heard the fire alarm go off. I got out of the hotel as quickly as I could. The hotel was badly damaged, and some people lost their clothes and money. In the end, though, we were lucky. No guests or staff members were injured.
5.
I was out shopping with a friend and I saw some kids selling raffle tickets to raise money for a charity. It was for a really good cause, so I bought a ticket. I didn't think much more about it, but in the end, I won first prize. It was a good prize, too. A weekend trip for 2 to Las Vegas.
6.
I was at a restaurant with my wife when this famous rock star sat down at the table next to us. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to ask him for his autograph, but my wife said I should let the man have his dinner in peace. In the end, when my wife was in the restroom, I asked the waitress if she would ask the rock star to sign my menu, and believe it or not, he did.